Hey everybody, welcome to another Paint the Edge Up, where I teach you to make a cool painting in about an hour and I get a little drunk doing it. My name is Joel and today we're going to be painting this right here. The old Colorado mountains, I call it. That's a nice pretty painting. I like this one. Cool sunset with those cool blue mountains. So that's what we're painting today. Before I get to that, I'll tell you about what we're going to need for to make your painting. Also, if you haven't already, look up Paint the Edge Off, search, like, share, follow, subscribe, all the things. I have links up here. Also, as I do with all my painting classes, I give away a free giveaway painting. You just have to correctly answer my subjective trivia question first in the comments, and I will send you a free painting of your choice. Okay, with that being said, what you'll need today, like always, you'll need a canvas. Okay, I'm using 16 by 20 canvas. You can use whatever you want, but that's what my measurements will be for. You'll want some kind of easel, something to sit on, if you don't want to just lay it down flat. You also want some kind of paper towels, a cup for water. Okay, this is acrylic paint, so you want water to mix in with it. You also want some kind of palette. I've got paper plates. You can use whatever you want, but I got paper plates that I use. I've got a blow dryer. I've got whiskey, and I've got some tools here. Okay, let's see. I had 2 pairs of gloves this whole time. What do you mean, Nate? Okay, I've got a pencil. I've got 2 pieces of chalk. I've got blue and orange chalk. That's just regular sidewalk chalk. It's good to draw on your dried paint. You can kind of sketch with it. It's also always good to have a little kneaded eraser here. Helps you erase, and it's just fun to play with. I've got my 4 brushes. I've got my big flat brush. I've got my medium flat brush. I've got my medium round brush and my little baby round brush. Okay, put those in your face down your brush, bristle down, water cup. Put it in your water cup. Okay, that's where you'll leave those anytime you're not using them. Okay, and then colors, I got white, I got black, I got a bright red, I've got phthalo blue, and I've got a light yellow. Okay, those are all my colors I'm gonna need. This one's nice and easy, just white, black, and your primary colors, and that's it. Okay, what are you fools saying to me? Oh, yeah, it's the Rockies. Okay. I thought the Rockies would be a little rockier than this. Okay, let's take a shot and let's get going, okay? Cheers, Paint the Edge Off. Whew. Yeah, that John Denver's full of shit. Okay. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pencil. Let's make a few lines now. This bottom line where the water is, I'm going to go up about 3 finger lengths, okay? That's my technical measuring measurement there. 3 finger lengths. That's my measurement. Okay, then I'm just going to kind of connect those lines. There we go. First line down. Let's take a shot. Congratulations. We drew a pencil line. Yeah. You had 2 gloves the entire time? Yeah, we're in the Rockies. Okay. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. Yeah, we're in the Rockies. Okay, here's what I like to do. I'm gonna kind of just cut this in half here. And for me, it's, I don't know, like a spread, I don't know, maybe spread them, okay? Just spread them. Something like that, about halfway between this line and the top of your canvas. About halfway between this line and the top of your canvas, somewhere in there. Just gonna draw a line across. This is gonna be kind of where my mountains are and where the sky is, okay? Okay, let's start painting, folks. Let's get some white and some yellow and some blue and some red. And let's get going. Oh, Riley, okay. Let's take our big brush out of our water cup, tap it off like a fancy-ass artist. And let's start with some yellow paint here. Alright, I'm trying to remember how I painted this one exactly. Excuse me. Okay, let's start with yellow paint. Yellow paint. And I'm just going to start right here. I'm going to go right over that line that I drew. So I'm for sure, if some of my Rocky Mountains dip below that line, there's still some yellow behind it. Okay, let's take that up there. Now let's quickly mix up a nice orange. Okay, let's just take a little bit of red. Just a little bit of red here. Okay, where's my camera? Let's mix that with a whole ton of yellow. Hopefully we get a really yellowy orange. That's what we're wanting. A yellow orange. Oh, that's a nice yellow orange. Actually, we kind of want a nice even orange. Let's add a little bit more red in there. And oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, once we get ourselves a nice orange, maybe just a little bit more red. Okay, we got ourselves a nice orange there. Let's go ahead and take that and we're going to start working our way up. Okay, let's start working our way up. Okay, I'm just going to start mixing, painting this in here. Take that all the way to your sides. We're going to take that down into the yellow. We're just touching the yellow. And I'm going to lightly brush those together. They're blending. Blend them together real nice like. Okay, let's take some red. Now let's take our plate here. Let's get red paint. Let's pull that red out here. Pull your red out, you know. There we go. Got ourselves a nice reddish orange now. I'm kind of feeling. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add some reds in here. Let's dance. Let's just let it dance together. Let's just let this dance. You know, take a little bit of red too and put some reds through here. Maybe just a couple areas where I'm kind of really streaking some reds through. We're going streaking. Down through the quad, up to the gymnasium. A little bit of red in there. Now we're gonna take, we're gonna go ahead and wash our brush out real good. Switch to that light blue and we'll start working our way down. Song requests. I wish I could take song requests, Nate, but copyright infringement. Derp derp. All the music I use is from people that I know, local people, so I can't get in trouble. And sometimes I still do get in trouble. So F that S. Okay, let's take some blue and white. Lots of white. Just a little bit of blue. Want to make a very light blue here. Something like this. Gonna get a real light blue. Okay, and we're gonna start at the top. We'll come down with that. We'll kind of mix those together. There we go. Now you might still have some orange in your brush. I recommend not pressing your brush down real hard here, unless you just really go to town washing it out. Sometimes you still get a little paint still left in your brush, so I'm gonna go real light here. And yeah, let's work our way down. Let's see what's been going on this week. Arkansas. Yeah, I have an Arkansas song on here, I believe. Riley, you never picked a painting for me to send you, so pick a painting. I sent you the link. I commented, I responded to your comment last week with a link, and you didn't pick one, okay? So, pick one out. Fucker. Sorry, I didn't mean, I'm sorry. Sorry I said that. Let's see, I watched some scary movies this week. That was fun. Does anyone remember that show, 1,000 Ways to Die on Spike TV? Does anyone remember that? You should have like a Spike Classic, like ESPN Classic. You're coming for years. Riley, just pick a painting and I'll send it to you. I watched Oculus. Well, first I watched Doctor Sleep, which is the sequel to The Shining. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but Ewan McGregor plays the little boy, and I'm gonna take some darker blue and kind of just streak this through here. Nice streaking. But anyway, Ewan McGregor plays the little boy in Shining, all growed up. Okay, now this is gonna make a dirty, nasty color here. Now we are gonna put some clouds through here, but some of this you're just gonna have to deal with. You know, there are some nasty colors sometimes in the sky. But, you know, it all looks, somehow we just I don't know. Somehow when you paint it, it looks like, what? You do that, you go, what? But don't do that. It's going to be okay. 1,000 Ways to Die was dope. Yeah, I watched that as a kid. Daddy, you finished that. Okay, now let's what do we do? Let's take ourselves a nice shot here. Actually, let's get a little bit of this. Let's get a little of this reddish orange again on our brush. Let's kind of put some of them in there. Let's put maybe a little bit of this red up here. Let's put a little, let's streak some of that around here. Then let's wash our brush out again. I am painting a fruit roll up. How'd you know? So yeah, the technique here is start with a fruit roll up, and then you'll work it into a sky. No, I watched the Dr. Sleep movie. Me and Alex were watching that. Then I was like, I like this Mike Flanagan guy. He's the same guy who made directed Midnight Mass and Haunting of Hill Place, which is another good horror movie. So then I watched Oculus, and I'll say a lot of the other ones like end where they like defeat the evil. If you're gonna watch Oculus, I'm gonna spoil it here in like 5 seconds. So if you're wanting to watch Oculus, you don't want me to ruin it, tune out for about a minute. It was good. It was scary. But the only thing I'll say is the ending, not a feel-good ending. You know, not a happily ever after kind of ending. Pretty awful. So, cheers. Oh, I'm gonna give this a second. Well, here in just a second, I'll start putting some clouds in first. Let's do our trivia question. What TV show gave Timothy Chalamet his big break as an actor? Was it A, Teen Mom, B, Cops, C, Jackass, D, Who the Hell is Timothy Chalamet, E, Big Brother, F, Survivor, G, Hell's Kitchen, or H, Who Friggin' Cares? Okay. Nate says D, Who the Hell is Timothy Chalamet? Good answer. Did I count that shot? I should be 3. Okay, I did count. Okay, we got one for Cops. We got one for D. Okay, B and D. BD is off the table, okay? Alright, let's paint in some clouds here. Let's see what else. I was watching stuff online. Oh, did you guys know this? Johnny Knoxville's real name is JP Clapp or PJ Clapp, Philip John Clapp. I don't know, I was watching something and it was an interview with Johnny Knoxville and he just said that like it was nothing. I was like, whoa, what'd you say? Did you say your real name is PJ Clapp? Look it up, okay? Alright, let's get some white paint. Take my white. And I'm just gonna kind of draw on a little long, kind of a long turd shape, but it's really a cloud. So let's draw on a nice cloud here. Oh, there we go. You know, there we go. There's a little cloudy cloud shape. Let's take some white. Let's really mix some white in here. Now our paint's still wet, so just kind of play with that. Don't fight it, okay? Just go with that. You know, you want to see those. It's okay if you see those brush strokes. Newsflash, this is a painting. You see brush strokes in paintings, and it's okay. There's kind of one of those like right there. There's really not. Maybe I'll put one more just kind of in here just to make it not seem so odd that there's just that one cloud kind of like that. Okay, and now let's take our brush. I can get a little bit of my orange. I'm just giving it a little washing. Take my paper towel here, kind of dab it a little bit, you know. And I think I will take some of my reddish orange. And I'm gonna kind of put a little bit of this, just kind of some little reddish orange in this cloud. You know, give it a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh man, oh man. Colorado skies don't look like that. Well, fuck you, Mikey. So, what do you know? What do Colorado skies look like? They look like last time actually when I went and saw Mikey in Colorado. They looked like some kind of hellscape because there were some fires, and the sky was like this like burnt orange color. It was kind of terrifying looking, honestly. Mikey, why don't you share with us a picture of your Colorado skyline, okay? Okay, I'm washing my brush out, wiping it off, and I'm gonna get some blue now. Just some of my phthalo blue. And I don't think I'm gonna mix anything with it yet. Maybe just a drop of white, just a little tiny bit of white. Another question I have for everybody is, why did the Ninja Turtles wear masks? They certainly wasn't hiding an identity. It's not like you would see a giant turtle and be like, oh, hey, Greg. Man, have you heard about these giant things fighting crime? Like, they're not hiding an identity. Why did the Ninja Turtles wear masks? Real question. I don't know. Let's see. Let's put some big clouds in here. Let's go across here. I'm just going to start kind of let's just say there's like my center line for these clouds, right? We're going to get a lot of this blue. And let's go ahead and just kind of press down, make some little thicker blobs there. Clouds are pretty much, there's no rules on clouds. You can make cloud could be really whatever shape you want. They're better if they look a little more horizontal. I mean, if you had a tall vertical one, that would look weird. That's about the only rule I could think of that would make it not look like a cloud. But let's go ahead and add some blue and some white. Because they're ninja. No, not for individuality. But, I mean, they could have just fought crime. They could have had whole ninja outfits, but they didn't. They just wore masks. Why do people wear masks? To hide their identity. What are they? They're not hiding an identity. But those are good points. Those are good points, guys. You're right. I guess just for individuality. I don't know. The original Ninja Turtles comics where they all wore red masks. That's how they originally were. But why were they wearing those masks, really? Just to look like cool ninjas because they're teenagers and they're stupid? Like all teenagers are stupid? Is that why? I want answers. Okay, there's a nice kind of bluish turd looking thing in the sky. Because superheroes wear masks. Well, exactly. But superheroes wear masks for a reason. It's to hide their identity. Now, the thing is that anyone that saw a giant Ninja Turtle would know exactly who they are. It's not like they're... Batman didn't wear a mask just because he's like, I'm a superhero, this is the rule. He was like, oh, I gotta hide who I am here. No one can know I'm Bruce Wayne. Speaking of that, anyone see the new Batman? I'm just gonna wait for it to come out. I want to see it. I'll admit it, I want to see it, but I'm not gonna pay money to go see that. I've seen Batman 1,000 times. I'm over giving these freaking movie studios my money for making the same thing over and over. It's just out of matter of principle. I'll be able to see that movie whenever I want, so I'm not worried about it, but I'm not gonna pay the money for it. Let's see. Nate says I need a shot. He's probably right. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm like tense. Maybe I'm angry today. I'm an angry person today. So let me finish these clouds off, Nate. I'll take a couple shots, okay? Oh, Kimberly says it wasn't great. Really? Why was that? I've heard some good things. I've also heard some bad things. I heard it was long and boring. And here's the thing. I want to be clear. I'm not hating on Batman. It's the same thing with Spider-Man. It's just anything. It's like, I like these characters. It's just like, just do something different. Like, I don't hate on Batman. I mean, let's assume it's a great movie. It's the coolest Batman ever. Well, I still am gonna wait to see it because I'm just kind of oh, it's a cool Batman, whatever. Like, I just, don't you just get tired of seeing the same thing all the time? That's how I am. I don't know. Okay, yeah, Nate, you're right. I should just take a shot. He has vengeance. Riley says it was good. Yeah, I was watching that. I've been watching, YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, I watched some trailers for the new Batman, and same way. I'm like, man, I wanna, man, it makes you want to see his Batman movie, and I'm like, wait, Joel, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You've seen this movie before. You've seen this movie many times before, honestly. Don't fall for it. You'll see this movie at some point in your life. Who fucking cares? And I'm glad I didn't, because now I've heard some very mixed reviews, You know, I don't really know what I'm doing with this guy. I'm just kind of adding some blue clouds in. Excuse me. Let's make some purple here. Okay, let's mix our blue. Let's get some more white on here and just mix up some blue and white and red. Get ourselves a nice purple. I'll take a little bit of red in here and see what happens. Okay, a little bit of a purpley color there. Let's get a little bit of red mixing in. Wasn't enough action? Okay. Riley says, I fall for watching this stupid ass stream every week. Oh, good one, Riley. Oh, shit. But that's exactly it, Riley. Like, when are you going to put your foot down and say, I demand something different? I hope it's not anytime soon, because I haven't come up with anything new right now, so... Okay, I got a little bit of purpley color here. Let's add some of this into our clouds. Jeez. A little bit of this in here. Ooh, that adds a little color. Ooh, I like that. Okay, ooh, I like that purple. Let's put some of that in our painting. Let's see. I mostly just watch cartoons. Oh my god, I gotta tell you. I overheard at work. I work in a restaurant, and there's this. I overheard this family. It's probably like 12 people. This Taylor, a big kind of country family, and I heard them being like, "Yeah, I watched that. I like that Family Guy. I watched that Cleveland show. Gotta have that. Yeah, American Dad's not bad, but I don't like that Ricky and Morty." And they're like, "Yeah, Ricky and Morty's pretty good." And she's like, "What's it called? Ricky and Morty?" They just kept saying Ricky and Morty. And I really just, oh my gosh, made me, I don't know why it made me laugh so hard. Yeah, Ricky, I think it's just the way he was saying it. Yeah, Ricky and Morty, that's pretty good right there, Ricky and Morty show. Okay, I think I've done enough to this guy. Maybe not though. Let me add a little bit of red, lots of white and red. Let's add some pinks in there. You know, let's really jazz it up, as the kids say now. Really wash your brush out. I mean, really wash it. Okay, let's get some white. And let's get a bunch of this white. Mix it in here in my red. Ooh, now what do we got? Ooh, we got a nice light pinkish purple. Okay, let's put some of that in here. Oh, that adds a little bit of something, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing too much of this guy. Oh, they say fleek or dead ass. Is that what they say, Riley? Let's blow dry. Take a shot. I'll put the trivia question back up. Trivia question once again is, what TV show did Timothy Chalamet get his start on? Okay, there's your answers. Is it, Cops? Is it Big Brother? Is it Survivor? Cheers. Okay, this is a big blob. I want this to dry. I'll wipe that off. Oh yeah? Rant's not here. My girlfriend took Rant. Oh man, last night my girlfriend was talking about, was International Women's Day yesterday. Oh, did I count my shot? I blew my... International, okay, Teen Mom is off the board. We got a guess for Teen Mom. But yesterday was, I guess, International Women's Day. And, so... just to be a little turd, I was like, yeah, every day is National Something Day. And she's like, no, it isn't. Today is so special. I'm like, oh, yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, Women's Day, probably more important than most days, because there's every day is a day. And she's like, no, it's not. And I said, literally it is. And I go, let's look up what tomorrow is. You know what today is? This is the last time we were talking. Today is National Crab Meat Day, everybody. Here's a picture of crab meat, so we all know what we're celebrating today. Today is National Crab Meat Day. It's also been National Meatball Day, National Barbie Day, and National Get Over It Day. Look it up, people. Today is National Crab Meat Day. Yeah, so... I mean, seriously, I mean... Oh, crab cakes? Love them. Just saying, I mean... What, tomorrow's National Short Girl Day? The next day is National Shorts Day? Every day is a national day. That's all I was saying to her, but... I wasn't saying National Women's Day ain't important, okay? I wasn't saying that. Let's take a shot, though. Oh. But yeah, let's see. Spike TV Classic, that should be a thing. Ricky and Morty is a great show. And today is National Crab Meat Day. So that's what we've learned so far. Along with how to paint. Cheers. What about Russia, Riley? You want to talk about Russia, Riley? Riley, why don't you tell me about Russia? I don't know shit about Russia. Okay. Let's do this. Let's take our chalk. And let's draw in some mountains here, okay? Let's, go ahead up here. Let's go ahead and make some little mountains. Now, what I like to do is just imagine like it's this thing where it's like your heartbeat's like. Imagine it's that, and you have a very erratic heartbeat. That's how I draw mountains. I imagine, oh man, I'm getting a checkup and my heartbeat is irregular. There we go. Okay, so there's that. One thing I do like to do is say, okay, here's my total space. There's three levels there of mountains. The bottom one should be the biggest. Second one should be the middle, the second biggest, obviously. But you know, I kind of like to make myself a little. Okay, there's my biggest one. There's the next one. That one's biggest. That one's next, and then that one. Oh, that one should be a little higher. You can move both of them up if you want, but I like to give it a general kind of. Okay, there's the big one there. Getting smaller. Actually, you know, it's not really going to show up. Let's go ahead and draw with a pencil. Let's go ahead and go, okay, there's my next mountains. Now, these are going to be bigger sections of mountains, and then down here we're going to have real tall, even wider, less crevices and all that, right? Okay. Let's see. Covered in snow, it's old. Okay. Really? Well, there's a lot of blue, a lot of light. Now, this is going to be our lightest blue mountains here. So let's go ahead and make sure our brush is really good and washed out. What I like to do is really take my brush, swish it, and then take a paper towel and squeeze it through my fingers to really see, you know, if there's any paint left in it, okay? Oh no, I got some paint on the towel, that's not good. Okay, but if I sit here and I squeeze it through there, okay, that's a lot of paint still in my brush, so let's wash it out some more. I'll tell you, that Ricky and Morty show, that one's a good one. Okay. Okay, let's take our paint. Let's take a lot of white here. Get our water mixed in with that white paint. Take a little bit of blue. Okay, now again, this is going to be our lightest blue. This should be probably as dark as this. It could. In my last painting, I think I made the sky a little lighter. But whatever. Anyway, you want a light blue is the point. But I kind of want it not so light. I want it kind of a nice baby blue. Not ice blue. I think ice blue is lighter than baby blue. In my mind, it is. Okay, there we go. That's a good blue. Okay, let's take this. Let's fill this in. Riley says Russia is pro PBE. PBR? Pro PBR? Nate says captions. Auto-generated captions the best. There should be captions on this. There usually is whenever I look at it later. Maybe it does that after. Does it do it while it's live? Okay, and I'm just gonna go through here. I should probably switch to my small flat brush. Honest, if I'm being honest. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure this is nice and solid. Get solid edges there. Really get lots of thick paint on your brush. And really make those edges soft. You see those little rough textures? Get some more paint on your brush. Thicken it up, okay? One time. Make sure you take this all the way down to that line that we drew, a little past it, so you're definitely covering that whole section. And if you see any colors behind, you know, where you painted your sky, you're seeing some of that through, make sure you paint over that. Fill that in nice and solid. And then take a shot. Let's see, here's crab meat again. And here's the trivia question. Cheers. Okay. Shot counter. Boom. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start switching to my small flat brush. Let's take our medium flat brush here, tap it off. Okay. Okay, by the way, Riley, I can't remember if you were watching last week, but remember the week whenever I was out of whiskey and I had gin? And I think I ended up taking like 16 or 17 shots. I think I found my limit. I think it's between 12 and 15. I mean, once I get over 13, it's pretty rough. So I'm going to try to stop around 12 or 13. Because I literally can't paint very well after that. Okay, so now I've got a little bit darker blue. And what I want to do now is, now we're going to kind of put in our, basically our details on our mountains. Okay, so what I like to do here is, I like to start with these big humps here, okay? Start with your big hump, okay? Let's go ahead and I'm going to start on the edge of this mountain, kind of drag a line down, okay? And then I kind of, you can kind of make it wobble a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of add some texture. I'm kind of adding some texture. Let's go ahead and add some of this. You can add another little mountain in there too. I dab that in. My paint's still real wet. So you could blow dry this if you wanted. Maybe I should just blow dry this, honestly. Because as it blends, when you paint, it takes some of the paint off and you can see behind it. Now, let's see. National Crab Meat Day. Did I write down, yes I did. Yeah, actually, now that I'm remembering, I haven't done this painting in a while, but now that I'm remembering it, I think I did blow dry a lot on this one. So I get this layer done dry. That shouldn't take too long, really. And it doesn't have to be totally dry, but just, pretty dry. Let's see. Yeah, my fruit roll-up's looking better, thanks. Yeah, Riley, were you taking shots with me that day? Because it was a lot of shots. I'm impressed. I can't believe I took as many shots as I did. It was kind of absurd, really. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was thinking it says pickle juice and gin. Let's just get it over with. I took way too many shots. Got a little out of hand. This is the first painting I think I've literally ruined and like actually not been able to finish. See, I'm gonna go along all these mountains here, and we're just gonna keep messing with this blue, okay? Just keep adding that blue. Alright, there's some blue. Maybe I make another little, you know, and you can kind of make some little dotted lines, kind of some rough lines there to kind of go down and to kind of just texture it up, really, you know? Really, honestly, these lines can really be however you want. Just give it that texture. You want to just kind of build up the look of mountains. You know, sometimes I'll take my brush and just shimmy it like that. There we go. You know, so now we've got maybe, you know, you can make, here's another second mountain I made in there. Something like that, right? Let's see. Nate, I don't know what that picture is. A smoke? Are you smoking? Is that what that is? Congratulations. Take a toke from me if that's what, if that is what that is. Okay, now you could even take your little baby brush. This might be a good spot for the baby brush. Maybe I'll make my big lines and then I'll go back and make some little lines. Okay, because let's be honest, we like big lines around here. Okay, we're gonna just keep going with this blue, you know? Blue, blue, and more blue, you know? It's like blue's just stealing the show. This blue's, it's killed before, and now it's got a taste for blood. It's got a voracious appetite. And this blue just won't let go. This blue's a stone cold killer, and we've got to bend to its wishes because it's just sick, nasty blood. Alright, just give it what it wants, okay? Because you don't want to mess with this blue. Blue paint's a monster. Okay, this is kind of a lot. This is more than we'll do in the next mountains, because this one's really showing a lot more mountains because it's further away. There's kind of a little bit more little details in there. That Whitney, what's it called, Red? Red's talking about this alcohol called Pink Whitney. Has anyone ever heard of that? Apparently, all these guys I play video games with talk about Pink Whitney. Or like Yellow Samantha or something. Oh, I drink Purple Jessicas. They're so good. Purple Jessica, you ever had that? It's so good. Pink Whitney. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's take a shot and then we'll keep going. Oh man, that's probably the most tedious part of the painting. Excuse me. Let's take a shot. Cheers. Okay. Alright, so let's keep going with the same shade of blue. We got it kind of mixed up here. So what's cool is here is like every time you do your mountain, you do a light color, then you do your darker blue. And then that darker blue is what you do the next mountains in. Maybe you could add a little bit more blue to make it just slightly darker, but that's pretty much how you gauge your next shade of blue. Oh, I love Pink Whitney. I like brown Agnes's myself. Too much. Let's see if this is, did I make it a lot darker? Oh, it's about the same color. Okay, let's go ahead and draw in some more mountains here. Oh, there we go. Hey, there's some mountains there. Hi, mountains. How are you? Don't talk to me. We've had a rough morning. Oh, okay, mountains. Didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, you didn't, did you? You didn't think either when you asked. Sorry, mountains. Oh, I'm purple. I'm brown Agnes. Don't mess with me. Here we go. Okay, there's our next. Okay, let's fill this in. Now we'll add some more blue and make a darker blue that we'll detail these up with. There we go. I smoke too much. Okay, let's take some more blue now. Lots more blue. Let's make ourselves a nice darker blue here. There we go. Got a nice, look at it, another, your next shade up there. That's gonna be pretty blue. Lots of blue. Okay, lots of that phthalo blue. Yeah, well, let's add lots of girth to these mountains, okay? I did not blue myself. If the moon was made of spare ribs. Let's see. Now let's do the same thing here. Let's kind of define our mountains. There we go. There's the top of one. Let's get just a lot more blue, because this isn't quite dark enough. Listen, baby. Okay, that seems dark enough that it should stand out here. Yeah, I work in a restaurant, so what? Somebody the other day was talking about, was saying that, their mom's like, actually, I'm gonna blow dry this. I'm gonna learn my lesson from the last mountain. Let's blow dry this. Let's see. What's everybody saying? Oh, hey, he blew himself. Yeah. Joel's evil character backstory is full of pink wit and cell phones. What? Yes, blow dryer, Riley. Does it bother you? Is it too loud, Riley? Is that what you're trying to say? You say blow dryer every time I do it. Whatever. iPhone specifically, yeah. Don't trigger me, okay? Anyway, my friend's mom was saying that, like, she's got a degree in this and this and this, and she likes serving tables the best, like working in a restaurant, and I don't know, it's just funny. But like, a lot of those degrees are, you get a degree and everyone's like, oh, you're gonna have a job, but it doesn't work. Like, philosophy majors, I think, are the most, that gets a philosophy major, it's like, I hope you get a master's and everything, because your only job as a philosophy major is to teach philosophy. There's no job as a philosopher. Can you imagine if there was, like, a business, like every job had a philosopher, like Walmart had a on-hand philosopher. I think we should lower our prices on toasters. Why? Oh, wow, Johnson's got a good point. Why? What is a toaster? But just a small oven. Johnson. Let's think about this for a while. University NFTs. Expand, Red, please. Okay, that should be dry enough. Mikey? You kind of look like the Rockies if I squint hard enough. Bastard. Okay, let's get some more of this blue on our brush. Now, I want to make some skinny lines. Let's scrape her off. Let's lay her down. Pull her through, flip her over. Okay, what you want to do with your brush is pull her over, and then flip her over, and keep going. That's dirty. You shouldn't say that, that's dirty. Okay, let's go ahead and outline where some mountains are. Oh, there's a mountain. Oh. Now I'm going to do the same thing where I kind of just take my brush and kind of bring it back and forth there. Or kind of just let that fade off. Um, I'm not line shaming, okay? It's talking about drinking alcohol. Riley, is it true that you texted my friend Alex last, whenever you texted me and said I hadn't drank in like 14 days, but then I watched Joel's stream and I started drinking again? Because honestly, if you haven't been drinking, that's good, but you started drinking because you watched my stream, and honestly, I'm proud. I feel pretty proud about that. You know, how dare you give up on alcohol, you know? So I'm basically just kind of outlining the top, and I'm kind of like bringing my lines down to kind of show where maybe a shadow side would be, and I'm just kind of shimmying my brush back and forth to give it a little bit of texture and shadow. Now here's a nice spot where you see those brush strokes a little bit too much. Maybe I take some dark color there, kind of cover those up. You know, there's lots of spots like that, like right here. Maybe I'll try to intentionally bring some of that shadow down over that. Kind of hide some of my flaws. As I do, I hide my flaws. I certainly don't, you know, address them or get past them. I just like to hide them. You know, my girlfriend still doesn't know anything about me. I've hidden all my flaws from her. So yeah, business philosopher. That should be be funny if like there was degrees for things, or like if degrees actually had. What's another degree that's like pretty much pointless? Like philosophy for sure is the big one. Psychology even too, unless you're going to be a psychiatrist, which is valid. There's, you know, that's a spot for that in society. But you know, if I'm gonna take my big brush again because I'm impatient. Now, let's get this blue paint on here. Maybe psychology if there was a business, but you know there are psychologists in, I don't know, different fields like police. The police have psychologists, right? Like I don't know, some kind of psychologist, right? And then they have. I'm just going off the Departed. That's the only thing I know about being a cop. But anthropology, yeah, that's another good one. Oh, Mike Mitchell. Wait, is that? Oh, yeah, I should show that picture sometime. Okay, let's go ahead now. This one's going to be our biggest one, so I'm going to make sure I go over up to those lines. I want to really make this section nice and big. Big, swooping. Mountains there. Alright, here we go. Let's take that right across. Take that all the way down to that bottom line we drew. Let's try to make it nice and... Now I got a little sloppy there, but... Okay, I'm gonna blow dry again, Riley. Are you okay? Okay? No, seriously. If you know my friend Alex, do blow dry. Or do look up Mike Mitchell. It's fucking hilarious. Okay. Let's dry this bottom layer here. Let's take another shot. Okay, one more time. Trivia question is, what TV show did Timothy Chalamet get his, oh, that's not it, get his big break on? Was it A, Teen Mom? Was it B, Cops, which has already been guessed? That one's off the table. C, Jackass, not been guessed. D, who the hell's Timothy Chalamet? That's already guessed. E, Big Brother. F, Survivor. G, Hell's Kitchen. Or H, who friggin' cares? Someone guessed one of them. Red, what did you guess again? Red guessed something. Okay, A, Teen Mom is also off the board. Okay. Well, cheers, everybody. Okay. Okay. Alright. How dry is that? Dry enough. Okay, let's go back to getting some more blues, darken it up, okay? Let's see. This guy's called. Riley, when are you gonna come just be my co-anchor on my show, huh? Riley, you need to come be my co-host. Okay, let's get more Daylo Blue. Yeah, get over here, dude. I'm serious. I'm sick of doing this by myself. I don't want somebody else. That'd be so much fun. I'll rearrange in here, get you a spot where you got your own little painting section. You have to paint the painting I'm doing, though, and you have to drink. Okay, got my just Thalo blue here. Can be the blow dryer guy. Let's get another webcam or two. This is where we're gonna use a tiny bit of crayons. Why'd you say crayons? No, I'm saying that. We're gonna get a tiny bit of black paint. This stupid black paint. Such a piece of crap. Okay. We'll take a little bit of black. Mix that with our blue. Now we got a nice dark blue. Okay, and we'll use this for the coloration, shadows, details. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's a good blue color there. So there we go. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles don't need to wear masks. What's the point? Just go fight. It's not like they can't recognize each other, like they don't know who's who. Just wear... You don't need to wear anything. Just be giant, naked turtles fighting crime. I mean... The masks really are... I've never thought about it till this week, and it's really... I'm kind of starting to spiral out of control, really, because it's affecting me my whole life, really. But you know, God has a plan for everything, and you know, as long as we believe in Christ, we don't have to worry about all the things we don't understand, like Ninja Turtles wearing masks, or you know, what is the point of a philosophy major other than teaching philosophy? And you're just, sometimes I'm just thinking, you go to school and you're like, I don't know, that's just kind of what I like, maybe interested in. It's like, yeah, but you're paying a lot of money for this, and if you don't get a job out of it, it's just kind of a cool... I guess here's the other thing, too, though, is that a lot of people go to college because it's just paid for. I don't know, that's not my life. I didn't experience that, so... When I see you getting those degrees, I'm like, you better become a philosophy teacher, because you will not get a job with that. Man, what's another one? I know there's other ones out there. Okay, pointless degrees. What's the most pointless degree? Well, Stevens has got a good idea to raise profits by 0.3% this year by introducing wireless ordering online. Why? Good point, Johnson. So glad we have him on staff. Let's take a shot. Riley, are you gonna get me canceled if you come on my, Okay, shots. Oh, double digits, let's go. God. That one got me. Okay. Hey, trivia question one more time. What show did Timothy Chalamet get a start on? Was it A, Teen Mom, which has been guessed, off the board? Is it B, Cops, off the board, also been guessed? C, Jackass, has not been guessed yet. D, Who the Hell is Timothy Chalamet, which has been guessed. And then the rest of the thing have been. E, Big Brother, F, Survivor, G, Hell's Kitchen, or H, Who friggin' cares? That's your trivia question today. Blow dryer time, O'Reilly. Are you excited for blow dryer time? Okay. Okay, so we got our mountains in. All that's left is to do our water at the bottom. Nate, what does that mean? Okay, I got one that looks like a shot. What is that? Farts? Is that clouds? Like a little fart cloud? I don't know what that picture means. I'm assuming it means fart cloud. You're just telling me when you're farting? I don't need to know that. Let's see what else. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I've been watching. My TikTok is complete. It's the closest I can find to the blow dryer. Oh, okay. That's okay. That makes sense. Watch a lot of YouTube videos. Almost all of my TikTok that I watch is animal videos. It's all animal videos. My main TikToks that I follow are the videos where it's an animal, mostly dogs and cats playing with each other, and then someone's like voicing over the animal. Watch that shit all day long. That's all I'll do. But I've been watching videos of like crows. Some person who's like friends with the crow, and it like brings them gifts and stuff. And I watched so much of it, I guess, and now the other day I was on YouTube and it sent me, like video recommendations, and it said how to make friends with the crows. And I thought, wow, is that how far I've gone down this rabbit hole, that now YouTube's like, do you want to be friends with crows for real? Because we can show you that. They're kind of like, ha 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 ha. But seriously, do you want to be friends with crows? Because we have videos for that. And I guess that's how people become friends with crows, is they really start looking, they start seeing those videos, and they're like, you can just watch a video on how to become friends with a crow. A little strange to me, but let's see. What do I need to do next? Green. Let's get a new plate with yellow. And I'm going to take some of my blue off this other plate. A bunch of crows is a murder. I know that. I know that, okay? I don't know why I said that so defensively. Like I said, I think I'm just kind of angry today. I don't know why. Okay, let's take our medium round brush. Okay, take that, tap it off. Let's get our green paint on here. And let's mix up a lot of this, Let's mix up a lot, because I don't want to remix it. Here we go, green paint. Are we ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Now, not really anything spatial here. Just gonna dab away. Just dab away. Alright, this green's a greedy bitch. This green wants it all. She's a size queen, this green. Okay, I'm just gonna start dabbing along here. Oh man, I don't know, I haven't been drinking as much this week, and I think it's hitting me a little harder. Here we go. Okay, let's start with just a line across. There we go. Let's start there. The worst thing about these paintings when I get drunk and do them is that by the end I'm the drunkest, but that's also when like the most detailed spots are, is at the end, when you got these little details. Just small spots on top, the little final details, and that's when I'm the most hammered. Okay, so there's our green. Let's take a bunch more blue. Let's get a lot more blue in here. And let's take a little drop of black. Okay? I have a very, very, very dark green. Okay, let's use this for some shadow. Okay? Let's go ahead and add this in. not really any. I'm gonna mainly put it towards the bottom of my trees. I'm not gonna act like I have any real technical. I mean, just kind of dabbing this throughout to make it look like there's some, I don't know, some shadows in here. There's some kind of definition. Who knows, really? Maybe, okay. Okay, there's some dark greens. Good enough. Let's blow dry and take a shot. What are you guys saying? Loser mentality, bullshit, just moving color. Hiya! Riley, I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. Okay, cheers, everybody. Oh, now I get it. Shot, and then blow dryer. I'm getting it now. Okay, once you blow dry this, all I got left to do is put the water in there. I may have, now this green's gonna be kind of painted over. I'm hammered. We are creating a meta here, Joe. Okay. All right, well, I won't interrupt, all right? Hey, it's National Hey, Sherry, you just came in. Yesterday was National Women's Day, and today is National Crab Meat Day. Hey, there's a picture of crab meat. That's what today is, celebrating this. Creepy, crawly, nasty bug, crustacean, ocean bug meat. It's weird that crab meat and lobster is such like a... I think just the fact that it's expensive makes people think it's really good. But really, it's like, you know, Jim Gaffigan talks about that, and he's like, it's so good. It's like, well, if you slather that much butter on anything, it's good. It requires so much butter. Guthrie says, no, it's good. Well, I'll be honest with you, man. No, it's not. I mean, no, it is. You're right. It is good. But, like, it's good, but it's not the best. No, it's not the best. Disagree. We're fighting. After this, we're fighting. Listen. I'm not saying lobster and crab's not good. I'm just saying, like... this is all I'm saying. So with that, let's keep going here. Let's take our big brush and wash it out. Give her a nice wash and just swish her back and forth. What, Guthrie? What? Guthrie, how drunk are you? Because that was insane. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's take one more shot before we finish it up. Let's take one more. I can minimize the wrong like Saint. Stroke good like a Sharpie, nigga. Hungry is like Barkley, nigga. Technique is like Stark. I'm in a metal suit, rain down, I'm a parking, nigga. Don't blame when they just wanna knock a little. Wasn't raised like me, so they hard as I'm just a poor boy, but need no sympathy. Easy come, easy go. Okay. paint's dried, let's get a little bit of red on here. This water is purple for some reason. I don't know why, but there's a little twinge of purple, so I'm getting some red. Don't ask me why. Let's mix red and blue and white. We got a nice light bluish purple down here. Don't ask me why. That's just how it is, okay? Get over it. Okay, today's National Get Over It Day. For real though, it is. Today's National Crab Meat Day, National Meatball Day, National Barbie Day, and also National Get Over It Day, okay? So I'm gonna do whatever I want, and you guys can just get over it, okay? Everybody just get over it, alright? Okay, I like to set my canvas up here on the easel so I can get to the bottom edge. Let's go ahead and just paint this shit in. There we go. Ooh, bottom edge. Nice and painted in. Okay. I'm gonna mix a little bit more water on my paint because it's a little thick. Okay, my paint's thick. Well, I like it. And let's draw a line right here. Let's go where the top of my water is. Oh shit, that wasn't straight at all. Okay, well, let's do this again. Here we go. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's just even it out over here on this side. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Okay, now if you haven't done 12 shots, you'll probably be better at this than me. Let's take our small flat brush again. Okay, let's get it nice and washed out. And let's wipe it off and we'll get some white paint. And we'll put some white lines in our water to make it look kind of like waves. I'm just gonna put some white over here on this plate down here in the corner where it's nice and clean, nice and untouched. Let's mix our water in here with this white. There we go. Okay, here we go. Got white paint. I'm gonna scrape it off, lay my brush down, pull it through. Okay, now let's make some lines. Okay, so up here, now what I want to do really is up here at the top, I want to make just barely touch the lightest pressure, make some very small, thin lines here. Okay, just to give it that light, a little bit of more, like small, little short brush strokes close together. Okay, looks like it's further away. Okay, but then what I'll do is as I get further down, there we go, these short, close together. As I get further down, I'll kind of space them out. A little bit bigger, a little bit longer, wider. And down here, I'll make some big ones, a little more spaced out. There we go, there's some little medium-sized ones. Let's put a nice big old one, there we go. Let's put some medium ones in here. You know, I've got a medium one, really. Okay, let's take some light blue. Let's paint our side edges and we'll sign it when we're about done, okay? Oh, Alex, great to see you again. So Alex says you just keep feeding Cheetos to a toddler. Do you think that's good for toddlers to feed Cheetos? Huh? Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna ignore what everybody's saying right now because I'm never gonna finish this painting. Okay, let's paint our side edges. I'm just gonna paint them light blue. Now I like to pull forward from the back so I don't get paint on the front. It's actually easier to control that way. If you go like this and across, you will for sure paint on the front of your canvas in a way you didn't want to. If you do it this way, you won't paint on the front. Not if you, it's much more control if you pull it this way, okay? Okay, well, I don't know if I counted all my shots. I'm pretty sure I missed one, but Who cares? Basically, thank you all for watching. Okay, last thing we gotta do though is we gotta sign our name. We gotta talk about a few things. Timothy Chalamet. Basically, me, if I was an actor, would be the exact same person, basically. Timothy Chalamet, where did he get his start, okay? Now, I put something, now let's sign our name right there. Let's sign our initials or your signature there. Now that you've signed it, it's a fancy official painting. And I did just touch that, and that is now what my hands look like. So, Riley, so you already guessed, Riley. You don't get to guess again, okay? You already guessed something besides cops. Or is that what you guessed the first time, Riley? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I've taken 10 shots since you guessed. Okay, there we go. Now, once we get our edges painted and we signed it, it's an official fancy ass painting. Look at that. Look what we did today. Well, we sure did learn a lot today. It's National Crab Meat Day. Also National Get Over It Day. Yesterday was National Women's Day. Today's National Crab Meat Day. Today's just a little bit more important, but a lot. I mean, not a lot. You guys are making lots of strides, women. But crab meat's pretty important. So, we also learned that Johnny Knoxville's real name is Philip John Clapp. Look it up. Blew my mind. He just said it so casually in this interview, like, yeah, my real name's PJ Clapp. And I'm like, whoa, what? Your real name's PJ Clapp? He changed his name to John. He's from Knoxville, so he changed his name to Johnny Knoxville? Yeah, let's pour one out for my homies, the crabs. Okay. So, today's winner. Question was, what TV show did Timothy Chalamet get his start on? Teen Mom, Cops, Jackass, who the hell cares? Now, who is Timothy Chalamet? Big Brother, Survivor, Hell's Kitchen, who friggin' cares? Correct answer, a Teen Mom. Okay, so congratulations. Who guessed Teen Mom? It's I gotta scroll way up to see who guessed that. He was the Teen Mom. So, congratulations. He was a really good actor. He convinced people that he was not just a woman, but a woman who just gave birth to a baby. So, again, great actor. Great actor. So the answer, I don't think it's showing me all my... Red Dog. Red guessed Teen Mom. So congratulations, Red. You win a free painting. You get a free painting of your choice. I'll send you the link and you pick one out. I mail it to you. Okay. No one wins. No one wins. Give the painting to Lacey for National Give Your Girlfriend a Painting Day. Riley, do you think Lacey doesn't get constant? She could have any painting she wants, okay? Well, anyway, great day today. Happy Wednesday. And you know what, guys, and girls, and everything else that's watching, happy Crab Meat Day to you, and we'll see you all next week. Okay, goodbye.